Swastiastu. Hello everyone, my name is Nikomang Sinta Arana Iswari. Now I will presentation proposal research. The title is The Effects of the Picture Word Indicative Model Towards Descriptive Writing Skill of the 7th grade student. Okay, next. Introduction. In Indonesia, the ALF context, English is a foreign language which is an international language, and English is only taught in the school at the subject. It is not a commonly used the everyday language in the secondary education. Students are only give a practice in the making a few sentences, then making paragraph to manipulate word grammars. In addition, they not that writing in Indonesia. It is that at various levels in educational institution and accordance with the learning objective in schools. Okay, next. Background of the study. This is the teaching writing. This is teaching must have a soft knowledge in the writing, which is very important for the student. They teach writing in the future. Teaching writing must have why or the strategy in writing, because writing is something the require the technique that it can read and correctly in writing. And the strategy, teaching a strategy is a plan include action or the strategies in teaching. In this case, it's hope that will be used correctly in the writing skill for the student. Okay, next. Next, previews of the study. Studies Sihana, PWIM strategy. For the strategy, PWIM is a successful method for the teaching descriptive writing. The result is significant. And then for the previous study, drafting in the significant difference in the rating achieved of the 8th grade from the SMP Negeri 1 Jorlang, Hartaran based off the whether they were rating touch to the implementation of the particular word inductive models or not. There's a PWIM as a method of the interaction improve the ability of the 8th grade pupils at the SMP Negeri 1 Jorlang. The number 2, for the studies Rahel, it can be the strategy. It can be include that picture word inductive model. The result is significant. This finding so that's hype rapes research. The true is the research inducting the picture word inductive model PW or the PWIM IM is the effective in the improving student achievement in the writing descriptive text in the class 7 at the SMP Negeri 5 Pematang Siantar. The last Hulu, study Hulu, the strategy is what found that's picture word inductive model for the research significant. It can be include picture word inductive model. It's effective use in the writing descriptive text at the 11th class student of the SMA Kristen for the SMA Kristen. Okay, next. This is the research question. The study carried out the work to answer to the following research question. For the do the student learning with picture word inductive model produce better descriptive writing skill and thus learning with think tag work. Okay, next. Theoretical framework. This is the pretest and then experimental group and then control groups. And the control group pretest and the treatment and the last post-test. The experimental group pretest, treatment and the last post-test. Okay, next. Hypothesis. Based on the theoretical framework and the assumption mentioned above, the research development to the following hypothesis, students are able to improve their descriptive type writing skill by using the picture word inductive models or the PWIM. Next. Research design. This research was cloud using quasi-experimental research because research investigate the influence of the picture word inductive models strategy and the student self efficiency of the descriptive text or writing skill. Okay, the research is as follow: experimental group and then group control and information zero pretest and the post-test, the X1 treatment PWIM and the X2 treatment think tag work. This research was included by using a quantitative experimental design which consists of two groups, namely experimental group and the control group. This is included to the sample. Experimental group was the group that's PWIM's strategy and the control group was the group that using TTW strategy and quantitative research is explain phenomena by including numerical data that are analyzed using mathematically based the methods or in the particular statistic. A sample is a limited number of the 11 from a population to the representative of the population. Next. Place time population. The target population for the research was class 7 student at SMP Dharma Praja Denpasar. In this study, two class were used as the experimental group and the control group. The total population in this study was 75 students. For the sampling in this study was based on the coefficient sampling. Research chose a coefficient sampling because the select participants who were ready and willing to be researched. And the coefficient sampling is not a probability sampling, namely selecting a participant based on the same characteristic and the fallibility at the current times. Next, the sample were class 7 students from the class at the school. Next, this is a data collection. Pretest, the number one pretest. The purpose of the pretest is to find of the student in writing descriptive text before a student are give a treatment using the picture word inductive model. And the think talk work student are guide to the correct descriptive text on the predetermined image, and the pretest is carried out once. Number 2 is a treatment. In the experimental group, students receive picture word inductive model treatment. Meanwhile, in the control group, student receives think talk work treatment. For the post-test, the post-test is a gift after the treatment is complete, and the post-test is carried out at the last minute. The purpose of the post-test is to determine of the difference its main scores between the experimental group and the control group. Third, the average score, and it is show what have there is a significant effects between students who were give a picture word inductive model on the student who write descriptive text and the student who give a think talk work. Next, the data analysis, and next, okay, thank you for the time given to me, and I close with Paramasanti. Om Santi 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 Om.